How's it going? I'm Despicable, and today we're going to be telling a story. So, this event happened at work, actually, the other day. I want to say by other day, I mean a couple weeks ago. Which eventually, if someone sees this video, it'll be forever ago. Doesn't matter. Either way, I'd like to do this video and start off with, it happened at work. So at work during break time, when we had some downtime, we go up to the break room, well, and take a break. That's why it's called the fucking break room. And so, we were taking lunch, and I was over in the corner. My friend was over there talking to the other gentleman at work. And so then I was just eating my lunch, and when I finished my lunch, like, I kept watching everybody in the room, you know, just to make sure, hey, if we're done with lunch, we go back downstairs, get back to work, you know, you get the drill. And my friend happened to go to the bathroom, and for some reason he took his chocolate ice cream yogurt with him to the bathroom. And I don't know why the hell he did that, but apparently he just ate it on the toilet. And I mean, making chocolate and producing chocolate, I guess it's what you gotta do on the toilet. So I walk over there with no context whatsoever. I don't know what went through my mind or why I thought about this. I grabbed my friend's gloves and I squirted mustard into them. Because it was on the tables actually at work, there's mustard and ketchup there. So there's two condiments, mustard or ketchup. And for some reason I thought mustard would be a great idea. I don't know why, but I took it, I shook it up, I smashed all the mustard to the bottom of it, grabbed his glove, squeezed the mustard in the bottom of that fucking glove, and I made sure to hang it up so it would go down the glove some more. And I did that to both of his gloves. So then I let the glove sit there, and I sat near the other gentleman, one of my coworkers, and we waited for him to come back. So I had another two coworkers in there that saw me do it, were dying of laughter. So my one coworker, Colin, and the other one named Brett, they almost started crying because of that. Because at lunch, I didn't say anything. I was just sitting there eating and listening to music, and all of a sudden, I just came over there and put mustard in the dude's gloves. So Brett's dying and trying to contain his laughter. Colin stopped laughing after a while. And then we're waiting there for, I think, a solid 10 minutes because he's taking a big shit. And so he comes out to the bathroom, comes near us, and he just looks at us straight in the eye, and he's like, "Man, do not go in there. There was a big fucking poop." And I'm just like, I wasn't planning on it. And so we're just waiting there. Brett is about to die. So in the meantime, actually, I almost forgot to say, before he came into the bathroom, he also has like hot chocolate on the table. So what my coworker Brett did is open up his coffee cup or hot chocolate cup, and he also sprayed mustard in there too, but not discreetly enough to make sure he didn't notice. So because Brett was laughing, he knew something was up, and he didn't know exactly what it was, but he thought it had to do something with his hot chocolate. So my coworker, my friend, went over to the hot chocolate cup, opened it up, looked inside of it. He's like, "Yeah, I see that fucking mustard there." And so then he went ahead, put the cap back on, threw the whole fucking hot chocolate away. And I'm like, okay, we need to get back to work. So then he grabs his work gloves, he starts to put it on, he dips his middle finger right into the mustard, he just says, "Oh, motherfuck." And we had some other coworkers in there too who were like older, and they were like, "Wow, what the fuck happened to this guy?" And Brett, Colin, and I, we were all just dying and looking at him. And Brett started crying, and my other coworker looked like he was about to just collapse over of laughter. He looked like he was about to die. It was just so funny. And so yeah, that was that. But then the next day, so this happened on a Thursday, and then the next day, Friday. So Friday became again, and so it was about lunchtime again, where, you know, but we didn't take lunch. It was more like a break actually. So sometimes in the break room, depending if a product happens at work and gets broken or something like that, or something's wrong with it, we put it in the freezer and we can have ice cream. So like broken ice cream bucket, free range of ice cream. So while we were sitting there, I was with my friend Brandon. Colin went to get some ice cream. Colin left his gloves by mistake, and you know me and mustard, we're against gloves. So we go ahead and I take his gloves really fast while he's getting ice cream. I squirt the hell out of the mustard into both of them. I made sure I tapped that motherfucker down and packed it in better than I did to Brandon's glove. And so then I have that done. He eats his ice cream. We're sitting there for a good while, you know, having our break, eating ice cream. I'm eating my lunch now because, well, why the fuck not? And so some time passes, and well, we're like, all right, we gotta get back to work. So we're walking downstairs with Colin. Colin decides to put on his glove, and he didn't put on his glove very slowly like Brandon did. He shoved his whole fucking fist in there, and he just got a handful of mustard. He looked at me and he said, "Why?" And he pulled out his glove, gave me the middle finger, and just said, "I hate you." And it was so funny because he had the fucking golden golden middle finger of mustard, and it was just beautiful, and I really appreciated that. It really made my day. So that's what happened when, you know, I deal with mustard. There was actually another time, I don't know if I did it the same day or not, but there was ketchup. Brett left his Cheetos bag, you know, just sitting there on the table, and for some reason, I don't know why he set it there. I don't know why. I don't remember the excuse. So he just left it there, so I just grabbed some ketchup and I squirted it all over his Cheetos. I really wish I took some of his Cheetos out, squirted the ketchup in there, and put some Cheetos back in. So apparently, this is a story that he told me of what happened. Is he put his hand in there at first, he felt something like something wet, and he opened his hand up, he didn't see anything wet on his hand. So then he digged in a little further, pulled his hand out, and he had ketchup on his hands too. And all I know is he told me, is all he said was, "God damn it, Dason, you ruined my Cheetos." And I wasn't there at the moment. I actually got off work, and he had to stay there and endure the Cheeto disaster. So yeah, this is why you don't trust me with any sort of condiment, especially mustard. I would have done it with wasabi because wasabi stings instead, but it's okay. That's all I got. Thanks for listening to the story, and if you want to hear more stories like this one, subscribe and like my videos. Have some mustard, please.